Hello everybody, welcome back to Thaumcraft 6. My name is Birdtross, and we are down here in the sugarcane farm at the moment. I've been doing a little bit of excavation over on this side, getting ready to start putting in some of the Golomancy automated farms over on this area here. I've dug this little tunnel that goes underneath the animal farms, and this block of wood right here, I'm planning to put an arcane levitator, because this is right in, I think, a fairly good spot here in the, what's going to be the future alchemy lab. Here we are here. I'm going to put that in this spot here. So that's how that lines up. So yeah, I've still got a bit of digging to go here. I dug into that cave a little bit, but yeah, we're probably like a quarter of the way done with this tunnel here so far. So, but I have dug enough here to do a small little test area. I want to get like a wheat farm or some sort of little farm in here for, you know, to demonstrate how the different control seals and stuff work. But before we can do that, we still need to unlock a few more things here in the Golomancy tab. We do have the basics going here now. We have the collect seal, the store seal, we can make clockwork mines, and we can make golems out of wood. But we don't actually have any way of harvesting said materials yet. There is a harvest seal over here, but this guy requires the use seal, which itself requires the biothermic mines. So it looks like we've got our research laid out for us today. This is actually going to be our first research that has this purple aura stuff coming around it here. There's certain researchers in Thaumcraft that I believe give you warp, which is the mod's measure of basically how insane you are. And I believe, spoiler alert, I believe you need to have a certain threshold of insanity before you unlock the final tab down here, the Eldritch tab, that gives you all of the super late game Thaumcraft stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's get started here with the biothermic mine, our first step into void research, into warp research, I guess. Oh boy. As predicted, the clockwork mines I have created offers very little in the way of abstract reasoning and autonomy. Attempting to create more complex clockworks is met with very little success, so I'm turning to something I already know will work. Living brains. Wait, what? By studying them, I might be able to unlock the secret behind true intelligence and autonomy. Alright, so for this, it looks like we need to use a Golomancy Theory and a Artifice Observation, as well as examine something brainy. I don't exactly know what that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of mob. Maybe a zombie brain or something is probably what they're talking about there. Alright, well, we've already done it anyway. Oh god. What was that? Addendum added to Control Seal Store and Control Seal Collect. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's check these out in a sec here, but let's read about the biothermic mines first. Though hesitant at first, I soon overcame my trepidation of any trepidation I felt and delved into biothaumaturgy, merging flesh, machines, and magic into a single whole. This sounds creepy. The results are encouraging, and I'm now able to infuse clockwork mines with salvaged grey matter to form a mind with much greater capabilities. This has also allowed me to create more complex versions of seals I already know. Oh, really? Another advantage of this mind is that it will allow a golem to learn. As it completes tasks, it will gain experience and rank up. Higher ranks grant a golem additional health, speed, and damage. Golems start at rank 0 and can improve up to rank 10, alright? Golems will retain their rank if picked up. Nice. Alright, so that gives us the recipe here for the biothermic mind. It's an instability recipe that's moderate. Okay, it uses Cognitio and Machina Essentia, that's pretty nice. Uses a complex arcane mechanism, a clockwork mind, and a zombie brain to get the biothermic mind there. The complex arcane mechanism, a little bit more on the expensive side there. But just a little bit more time consuming. You have to make a bunch of iron and brass and Thaumium and stuff. Well, I guess that's a lot easier now with the Thaumatorium. But yeah, still certainly an involved process there. Okay. That's the recipe for the biothermic mind. Not sure if we're going to need that moving forward here, but yeah, basically this kind of unlocks the rest of the control seals here. I think this is all needed for this. This needs a block breaker. Oh, this one here. Yeah, they all just kind of feed into each other, don't they? These are like the more advanced versions of these upper seals here. Alright, let's check out these new entries here. New page added to the collect seal. Oh boy. I can now craft an advanced version of the seal that allows filtering more items at once. It also gives greater control over how the items are filtered, though golems need to be much smarter to perform tasks created by the seal. I can choose to have the seal ignore MBT or damage values when filtering items, or use the OR dictionary, or to have the seal filter items from the same mod as those included in the filter. Okay, so it just gives some more powerful filtering options there. Very cool. And that also gives us the recipe for the advanced control seal here. Okay, so this one requires just take a ready-made collect seal, add some essentia, cognitio, sensus, and boom! You've got yourself a slightly better version of it right there. Very cool. Right, and this one over here, the store seal. What have you got for us today? I can now craft an advanced version of the seal that will allow you to filter more items at once and give you greater control over how the items are filtered. Though golems need to be much smarter to perform tasks created by the seal. You can choose to have the seal ignore NBT or damage values when filtering items, use the OR dictionary, or to have it filter items from the same mod as those in the filter. If you specified item counts in the whitelist, then all items that match the filter with these settings will be counted. Okay, so kind of the same thing here, just a slightly better version of it. Let's check the recipe out though, and yes, something similar here, 10 cognitio, 10 senses, boom. The advanced version of the seal right there. Okay, so we got that out of the way. The biothermic mind is done. Let's get the use seal here. It's a bit of a dense research episode today. I hope you guys don't mind. I should be able to design a seal that allows golems to interact. That's what I wanted to try and say there. Interact with the world in more complex ways than simply carrying items around or attacking things. There are many objects that require manual operation, and maybe I can have golems do that for me. Okay, so for this we need to use up another Golomancy Theory, and we need to discover Instrumentum, which we've already done. Alright, looks like it's time to take another trip over to the research table and get that Golomancy Theory going. We had a suggestion in the comments of the last video to try a snow golem here by the research table, to check if we can get Golomancy theories a little more easily with that, and it doesn't look like anything's happening over here with that guy. Yeah, I need to just get like a full list of all the things that work. I think you could have this guy and I think the anvil too, but I moved this thing further away so that those are out of range now, I guess. But yeah, I need to work out the items that work with this a little better. I need to read up on research again, to be honest, because it's kind of been a while. This is the third time this session that I've seen reject Golomancy. I do not want to do that, so I've had to run and grab this, grab a hopper here to keep things a-flowing. What do we do now? I need an enchantment table for this, but this one doesn't require me to get anything, so I guess I'll do this one. Reject Golomancy again? No thank you. Come on, man. Give me some more Golomancy. Gain 15 to 30 progress in a completely random category. Sounds fine to me. This happens to be infusion today. Alright. And spiritual focus. Alright. Well, there we go. That was a bit of a weird research. Got a bit of everything, but mostly Golomancy there. Oh, hey, we actually got a couple theories out of that. Very cool. This should be the research here ready to go. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Bubble ammo. Alright, the use seal. Nice. This seal allows a golem to act like a player and left or right click on a marked block. The golem can also click with any items it happens to be holding, or specific filtered items. Very nice. The seal will remain even if the block it was placed on is removed, allowing the seal to target empty air if desired. If a whitelist item is specified, the golem can also request to be provisioned. Okay. Yeah, so this thing, I believe this is one of the seals that you need to have for the, if you want to have like an automatic tree farm, because saplings need to be placed in the ground before they get bone mealed and then obviously, chopped down again. Here's the recipe for it here. You need 20 cognitio, fabrico, and 10 sensus, and that gets you the used seal. That's a little bit more complicated one, but alright, there it is. And then the target of today's episode, the harvest seal. Farming is a menial task best performed by a golem, and not a busy thaumaturge like myself. Yeah, I know, right? Designing a seal that will instruct golems to harvest crops will save me a lot of manual labor in the long run. So for this we need to discover Erba, which we've already done, and we need another Golomancy Theory. Looks like it's time to hit the books again. It's another one of those super bumper research days. We got 200% Golomancy here, and I actually got a little bit of Eldritch here as well. Let's see, what do we want to do here just to finish it off here? Measure just to get rid of it there. Nice. Complete that theory. It's 2 Golomancy theories from that. Super nice. I put almost like a full stack of paper in there just before. That looks to have run out there. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Nice. This seal will search the designated area for any fully grown crops or other harvestable plants. Once found, a golem will be dispatched to harvest the plants. If required, the seal will also attempt to replant the harvested crop as long as seeds or similar items are available. If the seed was previously planted on farmland and the soil has turned into dirt, the golem will also try to till the block. That is really cool. So the recipe for this guy, oh, this one's actually an infusion recipe. The instability is negligible, which is nice. 10 erba, 10 humanus, 10 sensus. And we also need, seeds, like wheat seeds. We need pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, beetroot seeds. Yeah, beetroot's one of those new plants for me. Sugarcane, and cactus. I do have everything here, but I haven't really farmed up the cactus, the beetroot, or the pumpkin yet. We obviously started farming the pumpkins last time. But okay, yeah, that's the recipe for the harvest seal. How about we go ahead and get this infusion recipe going here. So just give me a couple of minutes to gather these materials together. Welcome back, folks. I decided to get the cactus planted because I actually, those 2 blocks were the only ones that I have, so I've got them planted right on my crosshair there. If you're on like a mobile device, you probably can't see down there, but that's where I'm doing all of my farming, over in that area. I was looking through my chests here and in my alchemy lab, and I noticed that I actually don't have any humanus essentia. I have never done this. Never got an humanus out of anything. So I was looking through, NEI, as you do. Is this NEI? No, it's JEI now. Wow, yeah, that's how long I've been playing this game. Anyway, yeah. So there's actually not that many things that have humanus inside them already. A few spoilerific items there, but no, yeah, the main thing is basically rotten flesh. Like mob heads, maybe, if you can find them, if you're lucky. Candles as well, like magic tallow, but yeah, like the main thing basically is rotten flesh, and everything else is craftable, essentially. I guess you could use mole if you wanted, maybe. Music discs. But yeah, rotten flesh is kind of the only serious thing that's got it. So yeah, I haven't actually used the Thaumium Essentia Smeltery since we built it, so I'm kind of interested to see exactly what happens here. Or maybe I should use a piece of Elementum for this demonstration thing. I was going to use coal, but no, let's use Elementum here. Alright, here we go. Bablamo. Yeah, this stuff is pretty complex. It actually makes a sound effect now. Oh, that's because of these, yeah. Little puff of smoke coming out of those guys. That's really cool. It looks like, we are still generating a little bit of flux there. There goes some. Yes, so not all of it's getting burned down into harmless steam, unfortunately. But I assume this is a heck of a lot better than what it was before. Oh yeah, and these Alembics are filling up much faster. Hallelujah. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that's kind of why you don't want to use Elementals, because it just burns for so long. It's so inefficient to use Elementum for such a small stack of items, but this does still fill up fairly quickly, though maybe it would have been better to use coal, but at least the reservoir's draining faster. We did have a little bit of Humanus there. It looks like the Palditio is draining out now. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to take another couple of minutes to finally burn down. Let's get a couple files ready. I want to have one file for the jar label factory thingy over here, the jar label collection. We want to have a water jar, obviously, and then I want to have another file for the research lab so that I don't have to run from there over to here every time I want to get a complete a research step there. So yeah, let's just go ahead and let this drain out. Welcome back, folks. I've got some beetroot here in the ground, and thankfully I didn't have to look up any guides or anything. I just assumed that you need to plant it in tilled soil, hit it with some bone meal, and it's basically just like wheat. You know, you get some beetroot out of it and you get a few seeds back. Very cool. Went ahead and crafted some blank seals here, just to recap the recipe for those who maybe don't remember. Where is that here? We can probably look it up. Blank seal, here we go. See, it's a dot of clay, tallow, red dye, and any coloured Nitor, V crystal, and 20 feet. Gets you 3. I'm sure we'll be making many more of those in the future here. I've gone ahead and got all of my stuff on the pedestals ready to go. Got my Essentia over here as well. Over 100 Humanos Essentia here. Maybe burning down that many guys was not necessary. I only have the one cactus. I didn't want to wait to get another one grown up here. But, yeah, worst case scenario, I do have one more, so I could possibly use this one to save the infusion here, just in case something horrible goes wrong. But it is only a negligible infusion, so I think we should be okay. Especially because a few episodes back, I actually decided to build a secret little room down here. And I have a bunch of Tallow Candles. This is what I did in the, I believe in the TC4 and TC5 playthrough. This is just what I do. I just make like this is like almost a stack and a half of Tallow Candles here. I think these are in range of the infuser. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, so our infusion here should be going fairly smoothly. At least I hope so. Let's put that floor back here. Alright, let's get a control seal on the old central pedestal there. Hit it with the caster, and we are good to go. That's very stable, and it should stay very stable. Alright, and the items go. Very smooth infusion right now. You'll love to see it. Easy as, boys. Don't know what the problem was with the last infusion. Yeah, I should probably get my scan stanometer out here and scan that bad boy. Nice. Oh, wait, I haven't scanned a stone hoe. Are you kidding me? Haven't scanned those either. Get a few observations out of that. Anything new here? Beetroot seeds. Yeah, fair enough. Melon seeds. Oh, hey, fundamentals out of that. Beetroot as well. I hadn't scanned. Alright, the things that you'd realize you hadn't scanned before. Alright, that's the harvest seal out of the way, and now it's raining in the game. Yummy! Okay, except, not yummy. Looks like we've taken our first steps here towards getting a some sort of automated farm going here in TC6. Come back in the next episode where we'll actually take a deeper dive into getting an automated farm up and running here. This was just the first part. We've got a harvest seal ready to go. Now we just need to get a few more seals and get this going. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of TC6. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Hit up the social media as well. I'll catch you in the next one.